Epic Games updated their terms of service. And what that means is, chat, you know how Steam says like the games that you buy, they don't let you keep them. It's pretty much just saying, hey, these games are temporary that you're buying. Like you have a limited license. So if Steam goes out of business, you lost all the games, unless someone comes out with the mod, and you know they will. Because you know these programmers, they're really good at what they do. Epic Games came out with something that says if you get banned, like if you violate their terms of service, which I also mean like either in game or out of game. If you do something that's against their policy, they will ban your account and all the games that you bought with them. I don't think that's right whatsoever. But who am I? I'm just a content creator. Barely even that. It really sets a tone for a lot of these game developers of what's going on. And a lot of people know this. I don't need to say it. I'm just regurgitating what everybody's already said, is that there's a problem between like, you know, people buying games, but they're not really buying it. They're just buying a temporary license until that program that they use to launch the game disappears. King Remedy, you said you pirate everything. That's funny. That's what will happen. And this is actually something that the bookkeeper, the owner of this channel, has like, you know, talked about. All her manga that she publishes and everything is all digital. But she says that's a problem, because what if her corporation goes under and people have already paid for a lot of her content and everything? What then? She says there has to be a way for people who supported the content to be able to keep the content. Is that kind of issue that a lot of people like have a problem with when it comes to buying any kind of games nowadays. It shouldn't. I personally don't think it should be like that. And what someone put out a statement saying like, oh, gamers need to be like okay with not owning anything. Well, you get people like King Remedy who says, you know what, fine, I'm going to find ways. And I don't know why this is, by the way. What makes the game corporations do this? Like, what makes game corporations to the point? It's, you know what, I've talked about this before when it comes to like, you know, Call of Duty skins, right? I like my Call of Duty skins, but the Call of Duty skins will only stay as long as the game, like, as long as the game is still relevant. Like if you bought skins for some of the older Call of Duties and they shut them down, you no longer have those skins. We're living in like a, you know, a time where you'd own nothing. I don't know what's causing like the game corporations to do this. I guess it really comes down to this. They put it there. They put it there in front of you. And if you decide to buy it, it's not their fault. If I put a brick in front of you, I say, this is $1,000. And I look this way and I look that way. And you just so happen to give me $1,000 for said brick. Whose fault is it? Is it my fault for offering said brick, or the person who gave me money for said brick? Is that kind of a situation, chat? It is that kind of situation. Fortnite is a slow sinking ship of money-hungry exclusivity. Really?